اليوم حلقتنا عن الأكل الأفريقي. مثل ما تعرفون الأكل الأفريقي قليل الانتشار في الدوحة. في هاي الحلقة راح نرويكم مطاعم أفريقية متنوعة. عندنا مطاعم من زانزيبار، نيجيريا، جنوب أفريقيا، وراح نختم الحلقة في احتفال في مطعم اثيوبي. تابعونا. أنا الحين في بيت رفيجتي ليلى اللي أصلها من زانزيبار. هي اليوم عزمتني على أكل أفريقي. تعالوا مع بعض نشوف شنو بتسوي لنا.
Hello,
Hi,
Hennadi.
how are you?
Welcome to our home.
Thank you so much.
Let's go inside.
Okay. So how you been?
Alhamdulillah, really good.
How's
We're
it?
very excited to show you what we have in store for you.
Okay.
Follow me through. So welcome into the kitchen.
Thank you.
I'd like to introduce you to Isa, who is our chef. Isa, this is Hennadi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How are you?
I'm fine.
As you can see, we have a lot of things set up for you. So Isa's he has a real treat for you today.
All right.
So I'm gonna go set up the table and I will leave you here in his good hands.
Okay.
Today I'm cooking in African food. First I do for chapati.
Okay.
This is a 500 grams flour. This is a ghee, like oil.
Oil. Okay.
Pure ghee. I put this one egg.
1 egg.
Yeah. And that one, fresh milk. And this one, salty. Okay. I putting some warm water. After then I mix.
اوكي. الحين ابراهيم بدأ في اول طبخه. فاجأني صراحه بيسوي شباتي، بس اعتقد عشان زنجبار قريبه وايد من الهند والمناطق الخليجيه مثل عمان، ياكلون وايد من الشباتي واطباق شويه تشبه الاكلات الهنديه. This chapati, is it similar to Indian chapati or different?
And different Indian
Different?
chapati. Different
Okay.
Indian chapati, yeah.
And how do you eat this? You eat this like with what?
With the ready beans, with the potato masala, it's no problem, yeah.
Okay. Okay, now it's ready?
My mixture. After then you want to pushing.
Push it. Okay.
Yeah. Put a dry flour. I take this my mixture. Okay. Pushing like that.
بعد ما سوى العجين ولفه وحط فيه زبدة والحين يفردها مرة ثانية بيكون جاهز للقلي. ريحة الشباتي حلوة وشكلها حلو، جوعني.
Okay, this is the chapati for ready to eat. We're starting for potato masala.
اوكي.
Okay. First I put this oil 1 spoon.
الحين بنسوي صالونة بطاطس.
And this one garlic and ginger. So then put this one mustard seed. I mix it maximum 3 minutes. So then I putting this one tomato puree.
Okay.
شوية ماي. Just 2 minutes is boiling. I put potato.
This potato is already boiled.
Already boiled potato, yeah. Half a spoon salt.
Okay.
And lately this one cumin powder.
Okay. Lemon.
Cumin. My potato is ready. I put 1 spoon for oil.
Okay.
Then I put this my onion.
الحين قاعد يسوي طبق الرخير اللي هو فول بزيت الزيتون والطماطم.
I put this my tomato after 5 minutes, and this one coconut milk.
You use a lot of coconut milk in the food.
Yeah,
Zanjibari food?
for Zanjibari food, yeah.
يقول إن يستخدمون حليب جوز الهند وايد في الأكل الزنجباري. هو طبعا حلو وايد بس عالي في السعرات الحرارية.
And this one cumin powder. This one yellow powder. Okay, after then I put in this my kidney beans.
I had fun in the kitchen. Like these dishes were so simple and easy to make.
Yes.
It's very similar to Khaliji food.
Yes, it is. Our food is a mixture. It's kind of like fusion food, really.
Yeah.
So it's a mixture of African food, Arabic food, and Indian food.
Yes, Indian also.
Yeah, so you have the chapati, which is very Indian. Then you have the beans, which are from the Khalij, but it's done in a very African way with the coconut milk.
Yes.
And then the potatoes also quite Asian, Indian, yes.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait to taste it.
Yeah, shall we dig in?
Sure.
Yeah? So we have the mandazi, and usually the chapati would be with the beans,
Really? Okay.
and the mandazi will be with the potatoes.
Okay.
But you can eat it as you like.
Okay.
And then we have the sambusa as well.
All right. أنا اليوم مع الشيف شانتال اللي أصلها من جنوب أفريقيا. قابلتها اليوم عشان ترويني شلون تطبخ الأكل من جنوب أفريقيا.
I'm gonna make a main thing. It's babuti.
Babuti?
Yes.
Okay.
It's come from Malaysian influence.
All right, very nice. Let's start.
Sure. We have a few ingredients. It's just small ingredients. Bay leaves, milk, eggs, curry powder, raisins, onion, beef, and some bread. And then we have some chutney, apricot jam, salt, pepper, and a little bit of oil. We can start.
Yes.
We have to clean the onion.
Okay. في جنوب أفريقيا وايد متأثرة في البلدان اللي حواليها، ففي شوية مقادير ماليزية. أول شيء بنقطع البصل. About South African food, they call it rainbow cuisine. Why?
It's because there's so many influence in South Africa, and we have so many cultures in South Africa. We have 11 official languages that we speak.
11.
11.
Wow. How many
So
can you speak?
I can only speak two.
Two. Okay.
Yes, I speak English and Afrikaans.
أول معلومة عرفتها عن الأكل في جنوب أفريقيا إنه يسمونه مطبخ القزقزح. ليش؟ لأنه وايد متأثر في حضارات وبلدان ثانية. من كثر الحضارات اللي عندهم يتكلمون 11 لغة في البلاد. What are we doing now?
Okay, so now we're gonna saute the onions. So we add the oil, frying the onions. Now I'm gonna add the curry to it, because otherwise the curry is gonna be raw and it's not a very nice flavor. Now we're gonna add the beef to the onions when it's nice and translucent.
الحين حطينا البصل والزيت على النار عشان يستوي، وضفت عليه شوية الكاري الماليزي اللي قلت لكم عنه، وبعدين ضافت اللحم. الحين أنا بساعدها. So what do you want me to do? Soak it?
Yes, you're gonna take one of the bread and just add some milk over it. You have to soak it.
Okay.
No problem. So now I add the salt and pepper, apricot jam.
Apricot jam.
Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting. This is sweet and we're cooking something a bit salty.
Most of South African dishes is sweet and savory mixture because
very
of all
nice.
the influences.
Oh.
And now this is the tomato chutney. Now what we're doing, you squeeze the excess milk, you add it to your minced meat.
الحين بنضيف الروتي اللي اوريدي غمسته بالحليب على الخليط اللي على النار. اوكي ولازم ينعصر.
Okay.
I like this. You know, when you do something like that, you feel like you're not cooking.
The last thing I'm going to add is the raisins. You can use either golden raisins or the brown black ones.
Okay.
So it's about half a cup of raisins. So now that is ready, what we can do is we're going to spoon this into the ramekins, and you can serve it with rice and banana slices.
Nice. شانتال تقول إنه ممكن ينأكل مع العيش ولا مع قطع موز.
And then you have to bake the babuti in the oven for about an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
And then while it's baking, we're going to make the egg custard that needs to go on top.
بعد ما خلصنا وحطيناه في الصحون الصغيرة هاي لازم ندش الفرن تقريبا ساعة وشي، وبعدين نسوي الكاسترد بالبيض اللي لازم ينحط فوق.
So with the excess milk, and then you need some eggs to make the milk an egg custard. We just add that and we just whisk it.
الحين بدينا نسوي الكاسترد بالبيض. استخدمت الحليب اللي استخدمناه حق الروتي من شوي. اضفت عليه شوية ملح وفلفل وتخلطه شوي.
Now this is ready to go on top of the babouti. So you just add some of the egg custard on top with a bay leaf. Alright, now this is ready to go back into the oven.
عشان لازم ننطر ساعة كاملة. شانتال جابت بابوتي جاهزين والحين بجربها.
Wow. Interesting taste.
Very interesting. It's like salty, sweet. طعمها وايد حلو. مثل ما قلت النكهات فيه حلو ومالح غريب بس لذيذ. I like it.
It's been not made in any other country yet.
No,
only in South Africa.
Exactly.
Yes.
أثيوبيا من أكثر البلدان إنتاجاً للعسل في أفريقيا. تربية النحل من الحرف القديمة وجزء مهم في الحضارة الأثيوبية. يستهلك العسل في أثيوبيا بكميات كبيرة وقد يستعمل كدواء لاحتوائه على مضاد حيوي. في السودان احتفالاً بعيد الأضحى يذبح خروف كوليمة تقدم للفقراء وتتبل الأمعاء بفلفل حار خاص في طبق مميز اسمه مرارة. كان العرب أول من أدخل الأرز والقرفة إلى أفريقيا خلال رحلتهم التجارية، ومن ذاك الوقت أصبحت هذه المكونات جزء مهم في المطبخ الأفريقي المحلي. أنا الحين في اللؤلؤة بروح عند رفيجتي النيجيرية نيكي اللي بتقابلني مع أخوها عشان يروني شلون يسوون الأكل النيجيري.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Very
Welcome.
good. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Already started. Please come in. So you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Already started preparations and
Really?
everything. Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh, this is my brother, by the way.
Hi.
Ølan.
How are you?
Very good.
Nice
How
to
are
see
you?
you.
Nice to
Fine.
see you too.
We've already set up everything in the kitchen already.
Okay,
So,
good.
If you want.
I'm really excited. I was trying Nigerian food for the first time.
That's very good. I'll show
Okay.
you how to make some of the things that we have in Nigeria. Very common, very good for you.
اوكي الحين انا بروح مع نيكي and أولان اخوها اللي اوريدي بدأوا في المطبخ يجهزون اكل عشان يسوون اكل نيجيري وبيتكلمون شوي عن الاكل وبيقولوا لي طريقتهم في الطبخ. اوكي let's go.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Welcome once again.
I really like the kitchen.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So this is part of the ingredients that we're using today.
Okay.
The first thing that I'm going to introduce to you, it's called pepper soup. This is a kind of Nigerian traditional dish. It can be like an appetizer, and it's also kind of medicinal because like if you have cold or something like that, they make it a bit spicy and it helps you clear your nose.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's very
that's
good
very
for
good.
that. So today we're using meat. You can use any kind, chicken, fish. It depends on you what you like to have it with.
اليوم نيكي قالت بتسوي أول طبق اللي هو اسمه بيبر سوب. هو مثل وجبة خفيفة أو مقبلات عندهم في نيجيريا. اللي سبيشل فيه إنه هو فيه بهار زين حق المرض لو كنتوا مزكمين أو شيء شي.
Actually, the main ingredients, it's the spices. There's about 7 of them mixed together, blended, and that's the main ingredient.
Really? Okay. 7 spices.
7
Nigerian. of
Nigerian
course.
spices, yes.
You can't get this in Doha.
No, you can't get this in Doha.
Okay.
Another thing, it's pepper, ground pepper, red pepper. You could either use dried ground pepper or you could use fresh pepper.
تقول إن أهم شيء في هاي الطبق البهارات اللي هي تجيبها مخصوص من نيجيريا. هي 7 بهارات تنطحن وتنخلط مع بعض، وطبعا ما موجود في الدوحة يطرشونه لها، وهي اللي فيها الفوائد الصحية اللي تقول عنها. Okay, so what's the first step?
First step, we're going to start preparing the meat.
Okay.
So we put the meat in the pot, and the pepper soup spices, you have to put enough of it in it. For the size of the meat, I think 2-3 will be enough. And for the pepper, it's up to you depending on if you want it to be spicy, very spicy, or lightly spicy. Next thing, we have salt. 1 spoon of salt is enough. And the Maggi, this is vegetable Maggi, which is good also for it. You break it in.
For flavor.
And then, after that, we need some water. The water is what brings out the soup.
الحين حطت كل المقادير مع بعض. Now it goes on.
Yes, it goes on the fire and we just let it boil together.
Okay, awesome. Now it's ready.
Yes, 25 minutes of cooking, and like I said, it depends on the kind of meat that you're using. And the final ingredient is your mint leaf. You put them in, you cover it for like 2-3 minutes and let it simmer with the meat, and it's ready.
Okay,
very simple,
awesome.
very easy.
الحين خلصنا أول طبق اللي هو شوربة البيبي سوب. بعد ما سخنت 25 دقيقة جبناها هني وحطت عليها شوية نعناع للطعم وللشكل، وبنغطيه لمدة دقيقة وخلاص. هاي هو أول طبق. الحين بنبدأ الطبق الثاني مع نيكي. What is the second dish?
The second dish is called egusi soup. It's melon seed with some vegetable. Today we're going to be using bitter leaf. Okay? The palm oil is very medicinal as well. If, for example, you ate something or drank something that's become a bit poisonous for you, you can drink this fresh and it actually cleans it out. Now I will show you how the palm oil works.
Okay.
So we put the oil on the fire, we let it warm up, and then I start to put the ingredients. I put in the tomatoes, and as it cooks a little bit, then the crayfish, I grounded them together. We'll add the crayfish to it.
Can you show me? Is
Yes.
that the one?
This is the crayfish. You have the big one and the small one. I blended them together.
اوكي. الحين هي حطت ربيان مجفف ومملح ومطحون. خذت البودر بعد ما حطت الطماط، معجون الطماط يسخن، ضافته عليه.
And this is the melon seed. Also, I have grounded it, and that's the main ingredient.
Okay.
You put that also in.
Okay. بالإضافة إلى بذور الشمام.
I put the beef stock. Now, after 10 minutes, the melon seed has cooked up a little bit. We'll put some of the rest of the ingredients. We have the dried fish, which is catfish dried up. We put that in. Then we have the stock fish as well. Then we have the bitter leaf. It's a kind of vegetable, a Nigerian vegetable that we use for cooking soup. But up to you, you can use different vegetables also. Now we stir it all together. Now, because you already have everything inside fully, you reduce it the heat a little bit so that they can cook, you know, slowly.
اوكي. الحين ضافت سمك، نوعين من السمك بالطريقة النيجيرية مجففين، وضافت عليه بعد نوع من الخضرة هو أعشاب نيجيرية، نفس الشيء كانت مطبوخة وضافتها عليها.
I'll cover it and we'll give it 10 minutes to cook.
Okay.
Then we add the meat. After we put the meat, just 2-3 minutes and we're ready.
Okay, but you know, I find it a bit weird that you actually add beef and fish. This
yes.
is a Nigerian thing?
Yes, this is a Nigerian thing. Actually, you have some dishes that you can have chicken, beef, and fish as well.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
This
nice.
this kind of traditional dishes, they usually have this stock fish and dry fish because that's what brings out the taste.
الحين بنسوي العيش اللي هو اختصاص أولان. Okay, so how do you make the special rice?
This is actually jollof rice, yeah? Which I think it started from Nigeria, you know, but it's so delicious that it actually went global. It's basically rice, but I've put a lot of vegetables. But what makes it really stand out is the palm kernel oil, you know, which it sets it apart and it gives it that color as well. Another thing that gives it the color is this tomato puree. This really makes it look reddish, you know, which sets it apart from, you know, the other kinds of rice.
الحين بنسوي العيش. المقادير نفس الشيء، زيت نخيل وشوية خضرة، نحط شوية فلفل، شوية بصل وخضرة مشكلة ومعجون طماطم. Okay, so what's the first step to this?
First step will be obviously, you know, cooking the rice. So yes, we basically pour this in.
Okay.
So we put in the water, and then we put in the mixed vegetables.
Should we take it to the oven?
Yes. I like to start with the rice and put in the vegetables, and then we leave it to simmer, you know, to boil, you know, and then once you see, like, basically how it works is, once you leave it on and you have to listen to it, you know, you have to flow and listen to it. It gets up to a certain stage where you start to hear certain popping sound.
Okay, and that's when you know
then you put in the palm oil, you know.
Okay.
And then you've got like 5 to 7 minutes in, and then you start to perceive the beautiful aroma. Then you know it's ready.
Oh wow! Alan seems passionate about this.
Yes.
لأنه يقول بعد ما يحط الفيجيتابلز يقول ينطر يسمع الصوت، يقول صوت فرقعة شي عشان يعرف إن العيش خلص، ويضيف عليه زيت النخيل، وبعدين تطلع الريحة يقول ويعرف إنه هو جاهز. The food smells really delicious.
Thank you.
الحبشيين اللي عندهم بشرة داكنة، اللي أصلهم كانوا من اليمن وراحوا على أثيوبيا وقعدوا هناك، يسمونهم الحبش. أوكي، أنا الحين مع الشيف إبراهيم اللي بيسوي لنا أكل أثيوبي.
أكلة أثيوبية بالاسم لغتنا يسموها طبس. هذه لحمة مفرومة يقطع بيض يسموها كتفو.
تبس هاي اللحم
سوفت يعني.
اللحم اللين.
أيوه. أيوه يعني عشان ما يأخذ النار كثير يعملوه مقلقل.
أوكي.
هاي لشخص واحد نسوى بالسمنة.
سمنة
بلدي أيوه. هذه ملح، هاي فلفل أسود، هذه بيجي من اثيوبيا، رز مرينو.
هاي بهار يعني؟
أي بهارة. لازم لحم مقلقل، لازم يحطون.
خلاص شي خلص الطبق؟
أيوه.
ما ياخذ وقت وريحته حلوة.
ممكن تذوقيها وممكن تجربي عادي.
اوكي.
ان شاء الله. هذه بيسموها اسمه كتفو. وفي ناس جزء بياكلوا نية يعني.
نية؟
بنحط السمنة والشطة حمراء والبهارات بس ياكلون كذي. في ناس يجزون شوية بالنار يحمرون ياكلون.
احنا اليوم نبي ولدان. ما نبي شيء ني.
ان شاء الله بنسوي لكم شوية محمرة.
الحين خلصوا؟
ايوه خلصنا. لازم لونه يكون كذي.
شنو هاي اللي حطيتها الحين؟
هذه اسمه عيب. بنسويه باللبن، بنحطه في النار شوية يعني بيطلع مثل هذه. هذه لشخص واحد ممكن نعطيهم كذي من جنبه. نسوي هذه بيسموها اسمه كتفو.
هاي شو اسمه؟
الانجارة. انجارة.
جرى.
ايوه.
هو مثل الخبز عندنا.
مثل الكبس عندكم. هذه عدس.
الأكل الأثيوبي حلو بس في سبايسي حار وايد. الجو هني وايد حلو، هم يحتفلون في زوجين توهم متزوجين، صراحة كنا احتفال مرة ثانية، كلهم مستانسين ولابسين وجو جو اثيوبي يعني حسيته، يعني ما رحت اثيوبيا بس حسيت انه اوكي هاي جوهم.